Okay, Friday morning in the kingdom. Yes, and Johnny's bringing the dog food today with the staff's TV for her security cameras. Yes, unreal. So I'll have to take the 48 Chevy sedan delivery right here. Yes, we haven't driven it since October when the snows came. Yes, so I'll have to get it up and going today to deliver her TV into WHO-ville. Yes, we don't want to take a risk with it on the back of the quad because it could break. It's survived 1,200 kilometers so far, so another 2 kilometers we don't want to push the limits. All right, so this morning we woke up to -2 Celsius, but feels like -5. It is chilly out here for May. Yes, I could be mowing my grass. Yeah, right. Okay, on the yo-yo scale, +28 Fahrenheit, but feels like +23. All right, it is Friday, and the staff is treating me today. Look at this. She found these on sale at the store in WHO-ville. Swedish candies. Oh, they're so chewy and get stuck in my teeth. Yes, just like the Swedish kid. Sweet but annoying. All right, but they are good. Oh, I'll devour those for lunch, I think. All right, so we'll go this way. Look at the flags there. Where's the big one? The big one's there. Look at that. I got talent. Can't see anything. And then over here, we are going to attempt to finish that rear bumper today in the shop where it's warm, and then hopefully in the heat of the day this afternoon, we'll come out with the plasma cutter. Yes, the 38, though the Pro Point 38 Plus. Yes, by Princess Auto, to cut the back bumper off the deck here and then perform magic welding it. Yes, welding. Oh, I'm getting good at it. All right, we better scroll some more here. So we got a busy day today. We're going to walk the dogs in the wilderness, Alaska, and pick up toothpick trees and load the farm wagon. It should take about a week to load it with toothpicks, and then we'll be dry enough to pull it out with the quad. Or we might have to use the mini hoe. Yes, all the joys of cleaning up the wilderness. All right, so we're having fun today. I don't know. And last night, I don't know what went wrong with the YouTube video load up. We do the same thing over and over every night like a marriage. Yes. And then it sat there in the checking or analysis or whatever copyright checking thingy, me Bob. And it took like 3 hours for it to go through. So I couldn't even use that computer to watch a movie with boobies in it. So I was, how would you say, taken out psychologically, sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting like the wife when she was in the bathroom putting on her lingerie for me to enjoy. Oh, well, but the video did get loaded up at 12:30 last night. All right. Hopefully we don't have any problems tonight with the load up because we're English. We like set times on everything. All right. Well, I better go. Here comes the boss. Okay, 11 a.m. in the kingdom, and I gotta get ready for Johnny to deliver the dog food and the TV. Yes. So I was in the shop here, and I'm a good boy, so I got all my little chores done so I can go outside and wander around. All right, so I used the wrong socket yesterday. Yes, the wrong socket in tracing out the rubber. All right, so this morning I used the right socket and took my time and did it correctly. So now the rubber for the 2-inch marker lights fits in there nice. Ooh, doesn't that look good? All right, let's go outside and wander around. Okay, lunchtime in the kingdom, and I'm waiting for Johnny, so I can't have lunch till Johnny G is here, because as soon as I sit down to have lunch, he will arrive with the dog food and the TV. So we brought the plasma cutter, the Pro Point 38 Plus, out for some fresh air. We're getting air from the shop, but power from the welder inside the welding sleigh. And I think that's the smartest thing I did, was decide to remove this crap. Whoever built this must have got paid by the hour, or and real, the amount of welding they made to make the lippy boo or whatever that is, unreal. But I sat there and thought and consulted with Jack Daniels and how we're going to nip this out. So this is working out rather well. The stake pockets have to stay behind because it's easier to leave them behind and then incorporate them into the new bumper on the back here. All right, so this is going well, and I beat it off, and that's where it landed. Those pieces are heavy, but that's okay. When you got the small hammer, things work out very well. All right, let's go get the loaders fired up. We had it plugged in since this morning, so it should start. And then we have to move a few things around the yard while we have it running, and then Johnny G should be here. Okay, here we are in camera 3. We're playing back here. I think I'm coming with the loader. I should be arriving over here. I've sped it up 4 times, and this is the first time I've seen it here. I haven't done a preview because I'm running late tonight. This working hard for a living is hard on a guy. Alright, where are we? Okay, let's see. Alright, we got movement down at the front gate over here, and that flag is looking good. Here I come with the loader, and this is the pallet from Johnny G. And look at the talent I have. Look at that. Right in. How many people can put a pallet on the deck of their house? Yes, here we go. Yes, look at that. The forks just fit in there. Look at that. Excellent. And then the staff arrived and she unpacked it all. All right, then they went and had some lunch. Look at the rear wheel steering of that loader.
Friday morning in WHO-ville, and it's just after 8 a.m. and I'm getting ready to head to work. No snow this morning or rain, but it is pretty cloudy and kind of chilly out. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs back in, finish up my breakfast, and head to work. 12:30 and I'm just finishing up lunch. I had a grilled cheese sandwich today actually, since I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm also floating around the school again today, helping out in grade 1 and 2. Then I was down in the gym with the new gym teacher, and then I go back upstairs this afternoon at 2:30 for my land base. Let's head inside, let the dogs back in, and get to work. 4 p.m. and I just made home from work. It was a pretty good afternoon in the land-based class. We are talking about recipes that we want to make for next week. There is a school tea on Saturday the 11th, so we're going to do a couple things all week for that. So they were looking up recipes. Now it's time to head inside, and I have to clean out the dog pens before I go to the kingdom. Almost 5 p.m. and I just finished cleaning both of my pens. Now I'll head on over to the kingdom and drop everything off and then see what my dad's up to. I'm pretty sure Johnny showed up with all of our dog food and my new TV, so let's go check that out. Just after 5 p.m. and I made it to the kingdom and unloaded all the dog poop. Now it's time to unbox this. Thank you so much, Sir Rodney and everyone down at Westrans. You guys did an awesome job packaging this up. It did not come damaged this time as far as I can see. Now let's unpackage it and haul everything inside. Pretty sure my TV is up on the top here and I cannot wait to try it out. Just got all the plastic off and I noticed that it's inside of a box here. That is pretty nice. That way the dog food doesn't get damaged like the last time we got some, and it looks like my nice TV is in the middle here. I cannot wait to get it home. My TV actually died out last week. I'm not sure what happened, but thank you to Sir Rodney for getting a new one. Just got the TV. Thank you so much, Sir Rodney and Paul down at Westrans. You guys did an awesome job packaging this up. We are going to keep the box because we can reuse it. It is a very nice box. Thank you guys so much. Now it's time to haul all this dog food in. 5:30, I just got all the dog food brought in. There was 5 bags of red and 5 bags of orange, so that will last us hopefully a month or 2, and then Sir Rodney will have to send up some more. Thank you guys so much down at Westrans. You guys are awesome. Now it's time to label all these, then I'll head on down to the shop and see if my dad's ready to take my TV home, since I can't do it with the quad because it's a little too big. Almost 6 p.m. and we just put the box into trailer number 2 since we are going to repurpose it. It is a very nice box, so we are going to keep it. Now it's time to head on back up to the house, put the TV in the 48 sedan delivery, and head on into WHO-ville to drop it off. Got the TV and a bag of dog food loaded up in the sedan delivery. Now we're going to head on into WHO-ville and drop everything off. This will be its first time into WHO-ville since the snow has melted. Didn't take us very long. We made it back from WHO-ville no problem. I just rode in the back of the sedan delivery to hold the TV to make sure it didn't fall over. I couldn't put it in the back of my trailer here because that is a 55-inch TV, so I don't want to damage it at all. Plus for $400, that was a pretty good deal. Just after 6 p.m. I'm officially done in the kingdom. Now it's time to grab my dog treats and head on back into WHO-ville and do the weather. 6:30 and I made it home from the kingdom and put the quad away. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs out, and do the weather. Almost forgot to mention, when I went shopping today, they had ham on sale, so I bought 2 of these nice big bone-in hams for 50% off. This one here was $37 and the other one was $32, so I think it was a pretty good deal. And then they had candy on sale as well. These were all 99 cents each, so I bought 8 of them. There's only 4 here because I ate one and gave my dad some, but I think that was a pretty good deal for all this candy because those are normally $5 a pop. 7 p.m. and this is the temperature we're sitting at today. It's 5 degrees Celsius, which is 41 degrees Fahrenheit. We even have the feels like on the bottom. Similar weather as yesterday, but it is kind of chilly out now. Thankfully, it's not snowing or raining. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs back in, make supper, and end my day.
Okay, 3 o'clock coffee, and we did continuous. Yeah, that's the big word. I don't know how to spell it. Oh, continuous plasma cutting, and the ProPoint 38 Plus worked pretty good. We jammed up one tip. I don't know why or whatever, but it wasn't acting right, and I had to change it out. We kept the air pressure good. The air compressor in the shop was running steady, and then it was Sweet Victory knocking those off. They came off one by one with the small little hammer. So now I can clean this up. Yes, hang on to the grinder for a while, but the plasma cutter can nip all this off, dress this up, and the same as this booger stuff in here. So you can tell the difference in the guy who built the deck, because his welds you can cut right through them, and the person who, repaired it or made adjustments through the years, because his welds were crap. Yes, crap. But oh well, the main thing is this deck is probably 60 years old or older, and here we are repurposing, recycling, and reusing at the end of the world. Better known as Wilderness, Alaska, but in Northern Manitoba. All right, let's go have a quick coffee with some beverage. Seems how it's Friday. We got to celebrate this victory. Okay, that was fun and interesting, but we got it done. We got it ground up. We buffed it up as best we could, and now we're ready for the piece, okay? So we'll go over to where the workbench is, because we're ready. I'm just waiting for the staff to help lift it. Okay, just like everything else in life, this didn't go according to plan. The plan was to put the hitch on first and then add the end pieces, the outside pieces, because I knew where the center was. But that's not going to work the way we cut that one apart, so I had to put it together as one, okay? This is the part where we are, all the other welders would flip it over and weld and weld and weld and be all happy because they do the welds on the flat. But not me. I did my uphand passes. That's good enough. We'll put it on, put the braces in, and then I'll do my uphands because I find that easier. Plus, if I was to flip it over and weld it and weld it and weld it, it might get all warpy and everything. And then it might fit for sure on something that's all warped and bent and everything. All right, hopefully the staff is here and we can lift this on. Okay, when I was running the welder for the plasma cutter power, I had the green toy plugged in. See the yellow cord there, Yogi? All right, so it fired up no problem. And then I lifted up the deck. Yes, the deck. So I lifted it up. So the staff arrives after I'm done leveling it. Yes, leveling it. So here I have to level it and then run around, get back up in the controls. That's where a remote control would be nice. Well, it's called the staff. And then get it level. So I had it level, and then I took my level, try and do this here, and I put it on here. Can you see the yellow mark down there, Les Nessman? Okay, so I put it on here like that, got it level. Okay, so it worked out good. So then I made a template. Yes, a template to fit in here like this, okay? Because we're going to cut this back, okay? Since how these stake pockets didn't survive, we'll cut this piece of the material off. Cut that. Ooh, hand and eye coordination. That's what happens when you're sober. Okay, cut this off at an angle. So then this is angled. Yes, angled. So it looks appropriate when it's upside right. So I got it upside down. So this is the driver's side, and I got the driver's side all on the right side. So when it gets flipped over, everything is correct. I had visions last night in my dreams between the Playboy Playmates that I welded this on upside down. Then when I flipped it over, it was upside down. Oh well. But I got it done right, hopefully. All right, I better go out help the staff. Okay, 7 o'clock, and I did it. Yes, I did it. Just like Megamind. I did it. All right. So we even got it on the right side because I marked everything out yesterday when we were in the shop. See, the passenger side is on the passenger side. And then over here is the driver's side. It's on the driver's side. So this worked out good. Everything turned out very well. And we got some welds in here. Yes. This turned out good. I just did a quick uphand. It was hot. I didn't care. And we tacked it down here. And then we'll have to make in the plates for in here and incorporate the clearance light for the side here. It'll probably have to be over a little bit. All right, so this worked out good. Lots of grinding and plasma cutting. I'm very pleased with the ProPoint 38 Plus. We cut a lot of crap. We stuck it in where it wasn't supposed to go, and it served us well. Okay, so let's see what we did over here. The problem we have is the 8-inch channel iron we're working with is not straight. Yes, okay. So the only way to work with it is to guess. Yeah, you're creating an illusion, so that's all you can do. So you put the square in here. Okay. And a kind of square, that's close enough. And whoever built this deck did a good job. All the measurements are the same, so he's not guessing or whatever. So that's kind of nice. Whoever built the ramp part, which we think is an oil-filled deck, is a quality piece of welding and workmanship. Whereas this log deck over here, that guy didn't have a tape measure. If he had a tape measure, we're not sure if he was using it, or maybe he was drunk like me and couldn't read the numbers. All right, so that turned out pretty good. We had to have the ratchet strap on a couple of times to suck it in, and this turned out very well. Very pleased. And now we just have to make gussets and gussets and gussets, and then it's going to look good. All right, let's go check on the flags after we clean up this mess. Okay, not sure what we have for minutes today, so we might have to find something we did on this day in 2023. Well, for the first time this year, we got the shop doors open, and my, is it ever bright and sunny outside. But we're hiding in the shop here, working on the 45 Chevy 3-ton. The staff reupholstered the seats yesterday, used a couple rolls of duct tape, but that's Canadian, eh? But what else are we to do at the end of the world? And today we're trying to make the floorboards fit. We're not sure how we're going to make it fit, but we'll just keep cutting and fitting and banging. Well, so much for the sunshine. She's clouding over and it's probably going to rain just like it always does. But that's why I chose to live up here. Okay, so the seats are in, all upholstered, looking good. We got the temporary steering wheel on because the truck came with a wooden wheel because it was a war issue truck sold for civilian use to my grandpa. So all the floorboards in my trucks have been run over by D8 cats. They're all wrecked, destroyed. I don't know how the old timers did it, but they're destroyed. So I took a sheet of, or a hood off an old cat, kind of welded it on, made sure we got some holes, made it look good. We got the dimmer switch over in the corner. I pre-drilled the holes because I always forget. So tomorrow we have to finish off the back part there, and it should work out pretty good. And I like the fact that I can slide the floorboards out and in. All right, time to go drink beer and have some supper. Talk to you later. Okay, we're quitting early because it's Mother's Day. I celebrate Mother's Day because I raised my daughter right from the hospital. So I did the mother and father thing or whatever. No, I just raised the kid. But we had to use the side skirt panels for in under the hood because that's nice rubber off that 82 International. So it was a good salvage, that truck, stripping it, what, Sunday ago? I think it was. We ran out of the new screws. They have to come 1,200 kilometers away, but we always save the old ones when we change out a project or do something like that. So we were able to. So the floorboards are now 3 panels or 3 sections to work. And as you can see, I remembered to bolt in the dimmer switch, but it's all done and it's going to come apart easily. I use never sees and the nuts are welded on the other side. And the main thing is to keep these floor sealed up here, you know, in case I drop the lid off the vodka bottle. But more likely it's to keep the fumes off this motor because we don't know anything about this motor, so it could have lots of blow by and smoke me out. All right, now I'm going to go relax and enjoy Mother's Day because I am a mother of my daughter. All right, talk to you later. Well, Monday morning in the kingdom, we're up early because the 7 guard dogs decided Mr. Rabbit hopping through the yard was a threat to us. So they've been barking and barking and barking. So Mr. Rabbit would hop ahead 2 feet, sit and look around, and then the dog would stop barking, and then he'd bounce ahead and bark some more. So we're also making other pieces for the other trucks because this is the 2-speed hangers and stuff like that for the 46, which is outside the shop. And I did shorten everything because we had the gas pedal was too long. So that's the original hole there, so that only makes sense. And I made sure to go right to the floor so we can open them 4 barrels up. Shorten the gear shift because I'm not smashing my knuckles against the dash. And the little 2-speed lever here, we didn't need it up by the seats. So we had lots of room for the ladies. And then over here, oh, sorry about that. Okay, over here I'm using the wood stove to straighten out the fender brackets. So I'm heating them up and then beating them straight because we can't afford that oxyacetylene anymore, the new COVID world we live in. And I got a new pair of gloves for Mother's Day, so I'm pretty happy. So I got my money out of those. All right, I'll work some more. Okay, it stayed sunny all day. We dragged up the square body 78 Chevy because we need some parts off of it. We need the sheet metal. We took the motor out of this, put it in that 46 over there, the one with the Carolina squat. But okay. So my daughter's playing around because she needs a logo for the door. When I had these doors on my welding truck, it was Prism Metals because I'm colorblind. I like the way the colors divide. All right, so she's coming up with this logo. We'll see about getting it made. One thing nice about the 45 Chevy 3-ton is it's, like Grandpa said, it was war material. So the fenders aren't all cracked out, because usually they're cracked out here. See, there's no crack, so I can't point to it. But that's a different material. So now, with some sheet metal from the square body, I can fix this down here, because I've learned to weld again. So I've been able to fix the running board bracketry here. I plated it up with an 1/8 steel piece. So all the running boards are square and true to the world, according to the rotation of the earth. And we find out that over here, we only have one 46 or 45 Chevy wide fender. This other bracketry is for a 38 or 39 Chevy, so it's narrow. So we're just going to put a piece in. All right, I'm going to go drink some beer, and I did get my new Mother's Day gloves dirty. I fell down. All right, talk to you later. Okay, 7:30. It took me half an hour to put everything away so I can drag it all out tomorrow if we have a sunny day or something like that. Today was a perfect day. It was chilly enough outside, but no wind. We could be, how'd you say, dressed warm so the sparks weren't killing us. All right, it felt good to drive the 48 sedan delivery. It's been in the family since 1974. Yes, I was a wee lad back then. All right, so there's the flags in their natural state of being limp. All right, let's go walk the dogs, make a video, and hopefully it doesn't take too long to load up tonight. All right, oh, and drink some beer. Talk to you later.